What's going on YouTube? Examples here coming at you with a brand new video, and today we are playing on Destiny once again. I'm just going to very quickly adjust my webcam because that was way too high to start this video off. But today we are once again playing Destiny, as I just said, and instead of playing in the Clash playlist, which is what I have played and uploaded in the last couple of Destiny's videos, we are going to be playing it in Skirmish instead. Now, with regards to Skirmish, it's exactly the same as Clash would be, except it's in a 3v3 environment rather than a 6v6 environment. So it's a little bit more of a slower paced game sometimes, but not always. I apologise, I have just got a few texts, so I'll leave them until the end of the video, hence why I kind of looked to the right of myself there. Nevertheless, as I was saying, it is in a 3v3 environment, so sometimes the games are a little bit slower, but most of the time you have a lot of action regardless, because you can actually revive your teammates once they do die, meaning that some people will camp the ghosts until that person respawns on their own, just to see if they can get themselves an easy kill. I do like to try and revive people, but sometimes they just respawn as quickly as they possibly can because they don't want to wait around, they want to get back into the action. I thoroughly understand that, but sometimes it actually pays off for you to revive someone because you get more points for your team, which means that you can push on for that victory a little bit sooner. Nevertheless, we are very quickly and very I don't know what else to say other than quickly. I was about to say rapidly, but that's exactly the same as quickly. But we are approaching our destination here, and we have got obviously 2 teammates as well as 3 oppositions to play. Don't really know why I have to tell you that, because I have just explained it's a 3v3 setting. But my Guardian hasn't changed at all since the last time that you saw me play this particular game. I might have changed a couple of things around, say like my secondary and my heavy, but other than that I haven't really changed anything with regards to my actual Guardian. I'm still using the meter multi-tool as my main weapon. All the armor is exactly the same. My light level may have gone up a little bit because I believe I have ended up using a few of the other weapons to get an upgrade for my weapon, or the current weapons that I'm using right now, or even my armor, depending on obviously what I decided to go for. Okay, I traded that kill, that's fine. I was about to say, if I don't kill this kid after actually getting first shots on him, I would have been thoroughly disappointed. Is that my teammate or is that an opposition? I'm not too sure. I think that's the opposition. I'm pretty sure that's the opposition, because I'm 90% sure that if your teammate comes and stands by your ghost, it still shows their name. So I was pretty darn sure that was going to be the opposition player there. I'm going to wait and see if this guy decides to come and challenge. No, I can see you sat around the corner. There's 2 of them sat around that corner. Oh, if I got that double kill, I'd have been extremely happy with myself. Go on, level 13. You can do this. You going to come and revive me? You are going to revive me. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to throw that there. I'm actually going to shadow step backwards because their whole team's there. I know our whole team's here, and we could take this gunfight if we wanted to, or take this 3v3 fight if we wanted to, but I don't really think it's a thing we should be doing right now. No, I don't want to die to it. I was about to say I don't want to die to this grenade, so I was going to push forwards to see if I can push them back, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. My teammate does revive my other teammate, and the whole of the other team is there as well. Just play that angle. You'll be fine if you play that angle. I'm going to respawn. I don't want my level 13 teammate to stick around at my ghost and end up dying a few times over, because that's not really what we want to happen in this particular game type, especially when it's a setting that is obviously 3v3 and you can obviously respawn people. I don't think this guy's aware that I'm behind him. I'll take the assist there, but I don't think he was aware I was behind him. I honestly think he thought my teammate that was down the tunnel actually ended up killing the other person next to him. That wasn't the case. It was actually me that picked him off from behind. So I'm fairly happy with how this game has started for myself and for my team, solely because I have tried to play Skirmish earlier on today, and it didn't really work out. I played, I think, 1 game. My actual Xbox or my monitor decided that it was going to go black halfway through that game, which therefore meant it was a little bit harder for me to actually play the game, obviously, because I couldn't see anything. So therefore I did end up like turning my Xbox off, sorting that situation out, and coming back to re-record or retry recording the video. And luckily enough for me, I was able to do such a thing. I was able to sort out the issue, and I'm back on Destiny, as you guys can see. But right now we are a couple of 100 points behind our opponents right now. He's just stood over there. Did see you slide over there, my good friend. I see you, you invisible little bastard. Okay, he's invisible again. I put a few shots down onto him. That grenade, I was about to say that grenade shouldn't hit me, and then I completely forgot there's an explodable container next to me there. So that was a little bit frustrating, a little bit annoying, but I guess they just knew a little bit more about the map than I did at that situation that we were put into. Hence why I did end up taking the death in that particular regard. I am going to continue to pre-aim this particular area because I knew for a fact that the opposition team were going to push me because I was tethered. Luckily enough for me, I actually continued to pre-aim that spot. Otherwise, I probably would have died to the opposing team if I had actually decided not to pre-aim that spot. This guy's using a automatic rifle at a long distance against a scout rifle. I don't recommend that, good sir. And you come to re-challenge me. Thank you very much for giving me a free kill. Oh, it's a different guy. Okay, they're both using the same sort of weapon. That's what got me a little bit confused there. They're both using the same sort of weapon, which ended up obviously in me thinking that I had killed the guy that originally challenged me. In fact, I didn't kill the guy that originally challenged me. I killed someone else. But luckily enough for me, I was actually switched on to that fact, and I actually was able to be able. That wouldn't have made any sense whatsoever, but I was able to actually recognize that, was able to play a little bit smarter, and be able to push forward a little bit sooner on. So they're all still in the game. Oh, bless me, they're still in the game. I thought that they might have left because we didn't see any action for so long, but luckily enough for us, they are still in the game. I don't really like people that end up leaving the game or quitting early on, and I say that because I prefer to play a full team versus a full team. It's a little bit more rewarding when you actually are able to pick up a victory that way. Whereas if obviously you take the victory via a what do we call it, a disconnect or a rage quit or anything like that, it's a little bit more like, oh, okay, we won, but still could have won anyway type scenario, you know what I mean? So I prefer people staying in the game, I really do. It's something that is something that doesn't really happen too often anymore, and it's slightly disappointing, I'm not going to lie. It's something that I would like to see a lot of people do a little bit more often. Let's shoot that down there, nice little kill with regards to my heavy right now, so that's a good thing. I don't normally get too many kills with my heavy weapon, hence why I would say I was surprised, but I was probably, the best thing to say is thankful for getting that kill. I still have one bullet left in my rocket launcher, so I might be able to pick up another kill or two going forward with this particular weapon. I'm hoping so anyway. I'm going to wait to see if they... Okay, they haven't pushed. I'm actually getting somewhat weak from that situation. I'm going to push around here and re-heal real quick because I am fairly weak. That's a grenade. I'm going to backtrack. Oh, that's a teammate. I was about to say, if that's an enemy, I'm just going to like blind fire. Dude, move. Throw my smoke there as well. What are you doing? There's a smoke and a grenade there, and you decided that you're going to push. Please push forward. I dare you to. I'm going to use both of those forwards just to kind of push this guy back, I think. Okay. Oh, I was getting shot in the ass. I was going to say, this guy doesn't know where I am. Like, where am I getting shot from? But obviously, I was getting shot in the buttocks, which a little bit disappointing that I didn't recognize where I was being shot from there. But nevertheless, we have taken the lead in this game. I've only just realized that. So we are looking good going forward. Hopefully we can keep this lead up. Hopefully we continue pushing forward. I need to start using like my second or my specialist weapon a little bit more, because right now I don't really use it enough. I don't really use it enough because I don't really feel the need to use it when I'm using a scout rifle. Okay, so we've gone behind, not by many points, but we have gone behind. Didn't really want to push up on my own, so I waited for my teammates to respawn there. And it looks like the other team are actually deciding that they're going to stay where they are. For I don't actually know why they're staying down here. There's got to be some sort of reason, but they are staying down there regardless. It must be a little power spot that I'm not aware of with regards to this map. Okay, nice little shadow shot there. Didn't quite expect him to have his super available, but he managed to hit me with it, so fair play to him. GG's on that one. I didn't expect that at all. I don't know why I respawned because I had a teammate next to me, but I respawned anyway. Right, I'm going to use this portal just to see where it puts me. So it puts me out here, and there's actually a guy, apparently, I was about to say, there's a guy next to me. Like, this guy took so long to figure out that I was actually next to him that it was actually quite funny. I was about to say quite funny actually, but it was actually quite funny is the better way to say that. I didn't realise where he was because he decided to go invisible on me, which was a little bit annoying because obviously I couldn't see where he was. I didn't know where to look. I didn't know what to like. Oh, okay, that's a teammate. I was about to say my shot is awful. If that was an enemy that I decided to start like shooting at there, my shot was absolutely dreadful. No! Oh, I was wondering why he wasn't dying. That's why he wasn't dying. He had his arc blade ability up. I thought, oh, why am I not killing this kid? I can see him. I'm putting shots into him. Like, some of them seemed like headshots, and he just wasn't dying. That was bizarre. That was annoying and bizarre is probably the best way to put that. I don't really know how I didn't pick up that kill, if I'm honest to you. Yeah, okay, he was using his super. Let's actually made that corner, put that there as well. I want to see if this guy... I want to revive. Oh no, he decided he was going to respawn. Why would you respawn? Please tell me, sir. Why would you respawn there? I was about to say, if we're one man down, I'm going to be pretty upset after saying earlier on I prefer people to stay in the game. Especially when the game is it's actually fairly close in Destiny terms. And I say that because in Destiny... okay, both my teammates decided to die on me. But in Destiny terms, like, if you're able... okay, if you're able to stay like a decent amount of kills behind the opponent, there's always a chance that you can come back and actually take the victory. I don't know... okay, all of my team are dead, so I am going to respawn. But like I said, don't know if my teammates are actually up or not, hence why I was a little bit hesitant on the respawn. Did take it in the end, but it looks like my teammates are quite content with using their primary guns as their way forward of like taking kills in this game. Okay, let's take that. They've almost won, but I would prefer for them not to win, so I am going to sit on this revive, and I'm going to take this revive. Hopefully my teammate doesn't press X. He doesn't, that's fine. So we've brought it back within about 6 kills here, so we've got to be, probably the best word to describe it is patient. We've got to be patient with the way we play. We've got to be able to take kills or easier kills than we normally would be able to. There's a guy literally round by the special ammo that my teammate should realistically pick up the kill. That's good. So we're only 3 kills behind now. This is good.
1 minute.
We're making some sort of comeback. We need to kind of push on though. We've got like a minute to push on. That guy decided he was going to put up his grenade in a very, very weird place even. I'm going to reload. Okay. I've got 2 of them challenging me. Please, teammates, help. Oh, yes, teammate. Nice trade. I was about to say, if I didn't get a kill or a teammate didn't get a kill there, I was going to be very, very annoyed. So this game is extremely close. We've got 30 seconds to try and pick up a victory. I have got my super. I'm going to try and use my super to get at least 1, maybe 2 kills. Don't have enough time to get those 2 kills. They did end up taking a victory. That's 2 days in a row that I did. I did think, honestly, we could make that comeback. That's 2 days in a row where we've nearly made the comeback, but not quite made it happen. It was a very enjoyable game, however, I did enjoy it a lot. It was a game that I could have done better in, I'm not going to lie. I could have had a few more kills to deaths. But at the end of the day, we did take a loss in this game. It was a fairly close game all the way through. Unfortunately, our level 13, in my opinion, let us down. They went 5-13 or 5-14 in that game. Obviously, I'm not going to throw so much hate on the new Destiny players. Number one, he's probably picked up because Destiny 2's right around the corner. Or not right around the corner, but it's coming out this year. So he's probably thinking I'll pick up Destiny to try and get better at the game before Destiny 2. Or he's just playing as a new character. Regardless, I'm not going to throw too much hate on him because I was once in those shoes as well. So I think one of the first like bounties you get is like to play a Crucible game or to win a Crucible game or something. So I'm not going to throw too much hate on that guy. He played a good game. There was a few times where I thought to myself he could have played a little bit smarter, but then again, so could I. But nevertheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more content. I do apologise if I ramble a little bit in my videos at the moment. I am trying to get better at the commentary, and I'm trying to get better at actually talking about what's going on in the game, rather than just rambling on about random stuff that isn't really applicable. But if you bear with me, I will be able to improve upon that, especially if you guys give me some feedback even in the comments down below. But nevertheless, guys, as I said, thank you so much for watching this video. I shall see you